Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 28th tutorial in this course. In this tutorial we're going to talk about the for loop in PHP. So I've got a file open in my text editor. It's called for.php. On line number 6 in the file I have the opening PHP tag. On line number 11 I have the closing PHP tag. And then I've got the for statement on line number 7. And then the opening curly brace for the body of the for loop on line number 8 and the closing curly brace for the body on line number 10. We've got just one echo statement in the body of the loop. Unlike the script that we had in the last tutorial, in which we discussed the while loop, in which there were three statements. One was to display the value of the variable, the other was to have a break tag, and the third statement was to update the value of the control variable for the loop, right, which was var in that case. So the for loop is kind of a versatile loop in PHP, and it allows you to do three things in the for statement itself. So the first thing, obviously, it has to allow us to check a test condition, and you can do that. But apart from that, you can also initialize your control variable, and you could also update your control variable in the for statement itself. So this is something that we did in the body of the while loop in the last tutorial. Updating the variable var. Remember, we used the post increment operator, and this is something that we did before we got in the while loop. Right, before typing in the while statement, we created the variable var and we gave it the value 0 in the last script. So in the for statement, you can do this as well as test the value of the variable as well as update the value of the variable together, right? And all you have to do is put a semicolon between the two things. So between the initialization statement and the test statement, you have to have a semicolon. Between the test statement and the update statement, you also have to have a semicolon. So separate these three with semicolons, and you're good to go. So what this allows you to do is just focus on the code that you want to execute. So it takes your attention away from how you want to update the variable inside the body of the loop, and where you want to initialize it. It takes care of all of that in the for statement itself. It allows you to focus on what you want to have in the body. So that's why some people prefer using the for loop. And let me show you guys the output of this file. I'll go to my browser and request for for.php, and there we go. We see numbers starting from 2, which is the initial value of the variable var, the control variable for the loop, till 100. And that's because the test condition that we have here is $var is less than or equal to 100. So if I would change this to let's say 20 and save the file and execute it again, we see 2, 4, 6, 8. So we see even numbers beginning from 2 to 20, right? And we are seeing numbers at the count of 2 and not 1, because we are adding 2 to the value of the variable var after every iteration of the loop. So during the first iteration, the value of var is 2. After the first iteration, before the second iteration, 2 is added to the value, so var now becomes 4, and so on and so forth up to 20. So that's it about the for loop. We're going to check out the for each loop in the next tutorial, and thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you guys had fun, and you may subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.